Dear Virgo seekers, home is where the heart is. But where is the heart? It's been a long and windy road, full of cold thought mechanism that was keeping you afloat from one place to the next, from one person to the next, from one home to the next. Were you ever truly feeling, or were you simply surviving? Ignore the mess. So, 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups in the reverse, King of Cups in the upright. Some of you come from a chaotic childhood or family unit where you didn't have a moment to feel, to get to know yourself truly with ease. You've developed deep sense of empathy, King of Cups. You've become the reliable, loyal rock you wish you've had. It was all paper wrap of the gift that is you, that was just too precious to show itself. It had to be camouflaged. And that camouflage, with different camouflages, kept finding different matches. A place to match it, a home to match it, a partner to match it, a clothing style to match it, a job to match it, and so on, and so on. All while the gift inside, the spark of brilliance and of pure love, 4 of Cups, was held unable to express itself, even to itself. Is a gift wrap, is a gift that isn't ever unwrapped. A gift? Has anyone ever had the bliss and privilege to truly know you, to truly enjoy you? No. You didn't have the bliss and ease to truly know you and to truly enjoy you. Even the moments that were happy and successful. It's the gift wrap that received the credit and the attention. And in moments of sadness, it's the gift wrap that received the comfort and the kind words. All in relation to how your situation was viewed by the outside, never in relation to who you truly are. A little kid who was betrayed again and again and again and again, only to be told that they are the bad guy. How dare you hurt? How dare you get angry? How dare you call out? How dare you react? How dare you even be? How dare you feel the things they made you feel? How dare you, little gift? Queen of Pentacles. You grew to more than an empathic, reliable friend, ally, partner, teammate, co-worker, etc. You grew to being a responsible, successful, abundant, stable, strong, level-headed badass. That's just another layer to the complexity of the gift wrap. I can't tell you what's inside. What is this gift? Because you won't show it even to me. How will you show it to me? You won't show it to yourself. February will be this journey. Full moon in Leo in your 12th house, your psyche, will shed light on who you truly are, on your true heart. Because your heart is in your subconscious. How you feel is in your subconscious. 6 of Wands. You stopped making it about your heart and you moved to making it about victories. If I cross V on this, cross this off the list, succeed in this, achieve this, etc., 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 I will express myself in the world. I will be valid. I will be valued. I will be loved. I will be seen, and so on. But no one can hug your accolades. No one can wipe a tear off your accolades. Only from you. And where are you, Virgo? That's the $1 million question. Where is Virgo? Where did Virgo go? And you're like, I don't know. I myself don't even know. It's yours to decide. Not what the dream suggests, what expectations expect. Where would you want to be right now? 7 of Pentacles, without thought of consequence or of result. Where would you just like to be right now? Who would you like to hug right now? Who would you like to talk to right now? Where would you like to go? The immediate instinctual answer from the gut, that's what you ought to listen to this month. Before the new moon in Pisces, which will happen in March, focus on the new moon in Aquarius that we just had, that will establish your incoming relationships. First, establish your 6th house, your lifestyle, your day-to-day. What do you like to do? 10 of Pentacles. What would you like to build? And at what pace What rhythm? 3 tens on the table. An incredibly huge cycle is finalized. Several cycles, several aspects of your past are being denounced by your heart. You will say a lot of yes in March, after you will say a lot of no in February. Money is pouring in from some resource. It's going to give you financial freedom and ease. It will soothe the reptilian mind that is obsessed with survival, not to your fault. It is your mechanism, because this mechanism has been forced on you. You are not your circumstances. And now some major accolades from so much work that you've done throughout the years. Be it karmic reward, be it tangible reward, be it both, because hey, it's the same. I see it coming in this month. And will this sense of freedom make you feel free, or will it make you feel confused? Because now that you don't have to be somewhere, you don't have to do something, then what do you do? Because so far the compass has been, what is it that I have to do? What is the next thing that I must do right now to either survive or succeed? Or it was always out of necessity, right? You had the answer of what to do, where to go. There's a necessity there for you to do, and that's where you're going to live. There's something here for you to resolve, that's where you're going to be, so on. But now, freedom can be terrifying to someone who isn't used to it. Circumstances after circumstances after circumstances, that's a prison. You're imprisoned by your circumstances. Everything you do in life seemingly out of free choice, but no, it's out of a necessity of some sort. So you had the illusion of freedom. Now you're going to taste true freedom. It's going to scare the shit out of you. The good news is you can just sit and stare at the wall or at the sky for as long as you'd like, because you can. 5 of Wands. People will argue differently, will tell you that you need to get up and do something. Make a decision. Fight. But you're already outside of the battlefield. While you're in the battlefield, you're on auto mode. So you keep fighting. But as soon as you find yourself outside of the battlefield, there is no force in the multiverse that can get you back in there. War sounds romantic and cool only to those who've never gone through it. Anyone who's ever been through a war zone will never wish that on anyone, let alone fantasize over it and imagine heroic acts that they would do. No, they would kiss the dirt of the peaceful earth, and they will sit on it and look at the clouds and make shapes out of them. And they'll turn their head and they'll see someone arguing or battling and making it the worst thing in the world, and their sense of proportion would be like, And someone will look at you and say, shouldn't you say something? Shouldn't you do something? And you're like, I should, maybe, but I won't. I think instead I'm going to eat pancake at that cute place. And that seemingly small choice, pancake, over yet another heroic story to add to your heroic stories. But then it means another conflict. When you make that choice, everything will shift. The gift wrap will just tear itself open. Will burn from its own inside of the paper, if that's even possible. And you'll meet yourself for the first time, Virgo. For the first time in forever. And they'll ask you if you want anything else, and they'll say, another scoop of ice cream, please. Or in my case, vegan ice cream. And you'll see the mess outside or on the news. And you know that you fought this battle over and over and over again. And you stood up for what's right. And you stood up for yourself. And you stood up for others. You did it. You have nothing to prove. You've pushed the wheels. You've created the inertia. You've been a pioneer in fighting the good fight. And now that they are woken, now it's their turn to continue the battle and to win. And may good win. But you, Virgo, February has to be about you. Throw away the checklist, responsibilities. Do them as you go. Because it's on the path, and astrologers will tell me, say that I'm crazy saying this to you, because it's Aquarius season, it's your 6th house, new moon in Aquarius, all the planets are now moving direct. This is where you need to be on top of the detail, creating your lifestyle. Yes, I am guiding you to create your lifestyle for the first time in forever. Your lifestyle. Not any other character that you've had to take upon yourself. Not as a show, not as a sham. To live. To exist. You had to. Now you don't have to. So who are you? That is the lifestyle you need to build now. A completely new one. And it's okay to be messy throughout this process. It's okay to not get it right, to not be on point, to be late, to get it wrong, to overpay, to underpay. It's okay. In order for your heart to get back to life, it's been asleep for quite some time. Not because you didn't feel, because you felt too much. And the heart was like, if I continue feeling what Virgo is feeling, I will stop. I can't hold all of this. So it went into somewhat of a coma. The spirit kept working, the mind kept working, the body kept operating, but the heart went to sleep. Now as it regains its life force, back to beating, to the beat of its own beat. Everything else in your system needs to wave a white flag and let it. Everything else needs to take a rest now, so the heart can make a mess and feel all kinds of things and make all kinds of silly mistakes that are going to be harmless because you've created such stability, such a stable backbone, energetic, emotional, psychological. You are so on top of it all the time, Virgo. What you consider a failure and a inability to function, others be like it's their norm, it's their normal, or even get tapped on the shoulder being like, good day today, good job today. Everything is relative. For you, it's like, what? They won't, no one is going to judge you. No one is going to even notice. No one sees how fast you operate. You know, it's like Bruce Lee, sometimes his kicks and his punches were so fast, the eye couldn't catch it. So a normal human judge would be like, oh, they didn't do anything. What happened? They didn't do that kick, or he didn't do the punch, or he didn't do the movement. But then if the cameras went into slow motion, he would see that not only that he did 10 of those. Your skill set, your skill level is abnormal. It's above what the normal person can even recognize or comprehend. To most people, you're a riddle. How does Virgo does that? How did they manage to do that? When did Virgo did that? What? They were never able to see the speed in which you move, hence give you credit for it. So if you don't move at the speed in which you move, no one's gonna know. Not that it even matters. Just saying. I keep getting in my karate practices, when I do a certain kick that requires me to bring the leg back and then land, it's like kick, back, and then land. I do it really fast. And I keep getting, well, bring back the leg and then land. And I'm like, I brought back the leg and then landed. Well, no, it looked like you just did this. But I did this. You just didn't fucking see it. Sorry. Welcome to your life, right? You're not gonna get the credit anyway. On a regular basis, big stuff you're getting the credit. Absolutely, you already have the accolades. Okay, definitely have the money coming in. But generally speaking, you're used to like doing really phenomenal things, and people haven't even noticed, because by the time you finished all of it, the hurricane that you are, they just did this. The extended will focus on your love life. We will look into you and your person of interest for the month of February, and we'll finish up with messages from the rose. The reading is available on Vimeo and on Patreon. Links are below. I'll be very happy to see you over on Patreon. Check it out. You have all the readings for unlimited training plus other VIP content. You want to study tarot from me? Check out Tarot Masterclass Point Guide. To elevate your karma, check out my special project, Karmic Shift and Liberation. Let's sum this reading, please, for Virgo before we move on to the extended. Eight of Cups, King of Pentacles, the Devil, and Page of Wands. We have King and Queen of Pentacles now. The only way for you to rid of toxic masculinity in your life right now is not to fight it, not to explain it, not to heal it, not to have a conversation, to just walk away. Toxic uncle, walk away. Toxic father, walk away. Toxic partner, walk away. Doesn't matter. Toxic boss, walk away. Someone really wants to control you. And the only way for you to not be controlled by them is to, that's right, walk away. Nothing to prove, no battle to fight. They're not going to change. They are so engraved in this essence. Some of you, when it comes to your romantic life and partnership, you have married or connected with your parent, with someone who is like your parent in the most painful ways. And you constantly find yourself wanting to rebel and to find a way out. You're always looking for the out. The door is open. There is a way out. You just gotta walk it. Return to teenage mindset. Because you've been an adult from a very early age. You've been an adult from a very early age, and you need to be frivolous and carefree and silly. Talk to your silly heart. More so, listen to it. Let it talk to you. Rest all the other mechanisms so it has room to speak, to exist, to eat. If you stay somewhere that you're miserable just for money, it will get worse. It could even turn violent. I wouldn't do that. There's someone who's obsessed on keeping you restrained as they do whatever they want to do. They're not going to change. If you're in a place where you feel like you can fix people, your gift wrap isn't even close to being torn. It's like several gift wraps. You are not you, you are not listening to your heart. Don't try to fix anyone right now, Virgo. I love you guys so very much. Thank you for being here. And I will see you in a second in your extended. Bye for now.